Up next, the Grizzlies taking on the Timberwolves. The Memphis Grizzlies, they have been building confidence with each and every game. Every team they face knows they in turn have to bring their best if they expect to beat them. Timberwolves, Grizzlies on 2K Sports. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Anthony Edwards.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different scorer than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3. And for the Grizzlies, the lengthy post tandem for him, Jackson and Adams. Morant is out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Bane in at the small forward. And you look at how these teams match up, Clark. The guard positions boasting plenty of talent.
And you think about it, Kevin, the skill level of today's players arguably at an all-time high. But nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show.
Now here is Conley. Gobert finds Conley. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Morant with the steal. Left side, Bane. Adams outside. Now Morant. Pass to Kennard. From the wing. And he hits the jumper for 2.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
It's Edwards on the wing. Over Kennard. The kick out to Towns. Nailed from three-point land.
One of the all-time shooting bigs. Towns is a marksman from deep.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Conley against Morant. And that one drops.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here is Edwards. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Picked him clean. Kennard up top. Now here's Morant for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Morant's got 5 now.
And how about the catch and fire there from Morant? He's got the endless confidence in his ability.
Edwards against Kennard. Edwards kicks to Conley. The dish to Gobert. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. Pass to Alexander Walker. Out to Edwards. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Grizzlies have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Morant scanning the floor. Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
And he makes the first. Hey, Greg, gritty is a word that is often used to describe the Grizzlies teams.
And I think it applies to this unit as well. These guys are all tenacious and hungry. They play every game with a healthy chip on their shoulder. They love to compete.
Both free throws good from Morant. Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable, but the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectation.
Now Edwards, after the missed three from Desmond Bain.
No, sir. Jackson Jr.'s shot blocking abilities, part of why he was a top 5 pick back in 18.
Gobert the pass to Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Towns. Out to Edwards. Looking to end the run. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
From 10 feet out. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Conley. Towns has got his second basket of the night. Here's Morant. 7 points in the game. Jackson a screen on Conley. Morant against Gobert. Here's Bain. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside, Towns. And the 3 ball is good. Towns has got 8 points.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Here's Morant. He's as potent an offensive player as you're going to find in this league. He averages almost 30 points a game. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Alexander Walker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Here we are, Greg, getting into the thick of this NBA season. How big of a challenge now is the travel?
Oh, it's a huge one. The reality is all those flights take a toll, so you got to be smart with your sleep schedule and recovery.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
He hits both from the stripe. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Jackson against Conley. Passes it to Gobert. And there's the foul. That's on Steven Adams. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Edwards passes to Gobert. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
From in close, it's game over when Gobert has the ball.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 1. And he drives in. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Edwards kicks to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Shoots it up. Almost, but it rolls out. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Bane passes to Morant. The pass to Jackson. Offline with his 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Pass to Towns. Here's Alexander Walker. Shoots over Morant. Edwards looking it over. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Adams.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
One of the things I love about Towns is how versatile he is. He's a big guy who continues to be a matchup nightmare for defenses.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Tillman's checked in. Now here's Towns. He's got 9. He kicks to Gobert. Conley against Morant. To the paint. Here's Towns. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Memphis has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Conley against Morant. Here's Tillman. Another shot. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now here's Edwards. Still scoreless.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Driving the lane. Kennard kicks to Bane. From deep. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
Now, here's Bane. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now Adams, following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. Kennard with a screen on Conley. Pass to Kennard. 6 on the shot clock. And Adams kicks to Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Adams' shot is good.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Over Morant. Conley's shot is off.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Now here's Morant. A 23-point game for him in the win against Phoenix.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates. And they just couldn't figure out how to defend it.
Now here's Towns. Steven Adams unable to get his last shot to go. That one falls. Towns has got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And here's Kennard. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable, too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Some changes for Memphis. Santi Aldama's checked in for Steven Adams. Brandon Clark comes in for Bain. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Kennard. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Edwards. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Mike Conley. On defense, Memphis. Now off the inbound. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Smart deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Clark. Smart dishes to Morant. From 8, Aldama. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And they've made a living off of their opponent's mistakes. Top 10 in the league in terms of points off turnovers.
And just a touch again on their steals, Greg. Some of the fastest hands in the league are on this team. Opponents really have to be careful with the ball around them. Free throw good from Aldama. Good on both. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's McLaughlin. Towns, high post. Stolen by Smart. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for Ja Morant? He's putting up 29 points a game, 9 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Now here's Towns. 29 points for him last game against Sacramento. 1:29 left to play in the first quarter. Morant against Milton. Now here's Morant. Not a lot of room. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. There's the foul. That's against Minnesota. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
He's been a completely different guy at the line this season. I mean, last year, you weren't sure what you were going to get when he got to the stripe. There's no way we could have expected such a huge increase in those free throw percentage numbers.
And both free throws. Good for Aldama. 1:15 left here in the opening quarter. The pass to Reed. Now Edwards. Pass to Milton. Hits it from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Morant. 11 points in the game. Driving in. Here's Aldama. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Edwards inside. Guarded by Smart. 6 to shoot. Towns sets the pick for Milton. And Reed has it in the corner. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Oh, man, how about the last-minute decision there to pull the shot down and get a better one for your teammate?
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Up top, Morant. Defended by Milton. And Morant gets it to go. Morant's got 13.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
Milton in the corner. Three-pointer. That shot off the mark. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Memphis out in front, up 5. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And the Grizzlies leading by 5. We've got Santi Aldama. Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Rose in at the point. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Here's Aldama. That 3 off the mark.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And Reed has it in the corner. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively, challenged shots, and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit, getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
Here is Edwards. Jaren Jackson making his last shot. Here's Anderson. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. No coverage that time. And it's a 10-point Grizzly lead.
Knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate accordingly. Rose makes those around him better.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jaren Jackson Jr. is a prolific shot blocker, but blocks aren't his goal. He said, I'm playing the game to not foul, but make it as hard as I can. And if I block it, then cool. Avoiding those whistles is key. John Morant says of Jackson, his defensive presence is big time for us. We're a totally different team with him out there on the floor. Kevin?
They are indeed. Hey, D.A., thank you. Here's Reed. Brandon Clark picking up that last basket. Anderson finds Milton. Another miss by Minnesota. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Great D that time from Edwards.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Rose. Hasn't made one yet. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. There's the triple. Minnesota with the rebound. Outside Edwards. Knocks down the three ball. Edwards got it back down to within single digits for Minnesota.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Rose against Milton. Pass to Aldama. Stolen by Anderson. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Milton. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket. Now here's Smart. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. Smart with a screen on Milton. Here's Rose. Banked in off the glass. Rose has got his first basket of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Spins. Pass to Reed. Three-pointer. And the three ball is good. Reed's got his second bucket of the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Rose surveying the D. Reed with the block. Down low. Knocked away. Stolen by Jackson. Outside Rose. And the pass to Aldama. Jacks up a three. Yes. And it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside Edwards. Kicks it to McDaniels. Puts it up from 12. And again it's Minnesota.
McDaniels saying to himself, okay, you want to give me that? I'll take it.
Milton against Rose. In the corner, Smart with it. A three-pointer off the mark. Minnesota's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Anderson finds Reed. Back to Anderson. Timberwolves passing it around. Just 5 to shoot. Reed the pass to Milton. There's the three. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Jackson. Dishes it to Smart. There's a screen by Aldama. Smart kicks to Clark. Drains the three-pointer. Clark's got 8 points. Great. You look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted. Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Rose against Milton. Pass to Aldama. Lets it go with the three. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And the Timberwolves call timing. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. And it's Bane in for Derrick Rose. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Kyle Anderson. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Mike Conley subbed in for Shake Milton. Timberwolves trail by 11. Conley with it. He has yet to score. A baseline J, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Steven Adams picks one up.
Boy, how do you stop Cat Karl Anthony Towns, an elite scoring talent with incredible size?
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
The free throw drops for Towns. And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Hey, Greg, even by modern big man standards, Karl Anthony Towns can really shoot the three.
Yeah, and the only center to win a three-point shooting contest. Towns has developed a terrific stroke, and he just shoots the ball as well as most of the guards in our league. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And here's Towns. After the three-pointer from Desmond Bane. Over Jackson. Towns, no luck.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Smart passes to Bane. Left side, Smart. Clark outside. Now here's Smart, guarded closely. From down in the low post, it goes.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Alexander Walker passes to Towns. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That is his first foul of the game. Daniels, he's checked in for Edwards. Now Towns. 15 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Out to Conley. The three ball. It's Clark with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Misses the three. Timberwolves trail by 14. McDaniels dishes to Conley. Outside, Towns. Passes it to Gobert. Outside, Conley. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Smart against Conley. Outside, Bane. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one is on Towns. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Tillman's checked in, and it's Kennard in for Brandon Clark. The first free throw is good. And Bane drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And here's Towns. He's got 15. The pass to Alexander Walker. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Alexander Walker's got 5.
Nice vision that time from Towns. And, you know, he's got that skill set.
The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. Pass to Tillman. Bane looking around. Stolen by McDaniels. He's all alone. Here's Alexander Walker. Throws down the breakaway jam.
A defensive stalwart, McDaniels, causing a turnover there. Jaden affects the game on this end of the floor quite nicely.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Tillman. Releases. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. To the middle. Here's Towns. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
Now here's Morant. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Tuesday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Thursday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Now here's Towns. 15 points in the game. 5 on the clock. Another miss by Towns.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Conley against Morant. 1:16 left to play here in the second quarter. Tillman passes to Bane. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Here's Morant. Michael Conley making his last shot. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Now, here's Kennard. He's guarded closely. Up top, Bane. McDaniels defended. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. First free throw is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Biombo, he's checked in for Clark. And he makes both free throws.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Now here's Towns. 15 points in the game. It's good. 17 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Rolling. Towns just keeps finding opportunities to score.
Here's Morant. There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Passes it to Kennard. There's the pass to Bain. To the paint. Here's Morant. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Pass to Towns. And stolen by Biombo. And that concludes the first half. Grizzlies lead by 11. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. Derek, how do you facilitate this offense with so many different options?
Just be more efficient. I'm taking less shots, making sure that I make my shots and take my time on the offensive end and get people involved in the game.
So far, so good, Derek. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Offensively, they're facing no resistance on the interior. So they just continue to grind away. You see the high-quality shots that they're getting? That's a very disciplined approach.
And the defensive response to that might be to collapse the lane, but then you could leave perimeter shooters open. So which would you prefer? And let's take a look at the standings as the Western Conference starts to come into focus.
You know, for the Grizzlies, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through two quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's Alexander Walker in at the three slot. Now here's Conley. And the layup falls. Conley's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Timberwolves. And the Grizzlies leading by 9.
You know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Towns. 5 to shoot over Jackson. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
And so it's Memphis with it. At one point, they led by 16. Morant against Conley. Morant left side. Passes it to Bain. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
No matter what the circumstance, he seems very comfortable letting it fly.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Here is Edwards. 5 points in the game. Towns wide open, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline, and the Grizzlies leading by 10. Here's Morant. Good work defensively by Conley. Morant with the steal. Left side Jackson. On the wing, Bain. 12 points for him. Out to Morant. Inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline reporting.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Conley against Morant. He kicks it to Adams. Left side, Bain. On the wing, Jackson. And it's off from three-point range. Conley against Morant. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Out to Edwards. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
A moment here to see the numbers for Adams. He's right around 5 points a night, 13 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And he's such a big presence for them on the inside.
Yeah, whether it's sending shots back airmail or cleaning the glass, he's the total package.
Up top, Morant. Covered by Conley. Outside for Jackson. From outside the arc, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Morant against Conley. Now the pass to Towns. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. 2 on the clock. And that one drops for him. And that's now 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now here's Morant. 15 points in the game. Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Buries the long-range jumper. Morant's got 18 points.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Towns for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Kennard for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists here tonight. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Third in points allowed. And they also show up in the top 5 in terms of field goal percentage. They usually take quality shots and really share the basketball.
And you mentioned how hard it is to shoot the ball well against them. They hang their hat on their defense. It's not going to be a shootout when you're facing this team. Now here is Conley. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Timberwolves passing it around. 6 on the shot clock. Towns against Jackson. Puts up a deep 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. At one point, they led by 16. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. And here now on the 2K leaderboard, the best distributors in the league. The point guards with the most assists per game this season. Number 5 is Ja Morant.
And these are the best passers in the NBA. No question about it. Every one of them is willing and able to be the floor general out there and make sure the offense is running at full speed.
And that's the thing to me. I mean, as exceptional as their assist numbers are, it's their leadership and that ability to direct their offense. That's what makes them stand out.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And he sinks the second. Timberwolves trail by 14. Conley with it. Pass to Gobert. And here's Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. McDaniels got his second bucket of the night.
They just look sweeter falling from the corner, don't they, those threes? McDaniels more than serviceable from deep.
Kennard, the pass to Morant. Outside for Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Jackson's got 7.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
And here is Conley following the 3 from Jaren Jackson. And slam dunk by Gobert.
One of the best lob partners in the business, Rudy Gobert.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. Leading by 12. Passes to Kennard. Adams sets the pick for Kennard. And the rejection by Towns.
With that reach, Towns is going to get his fair share of blocked shots. There's no doubt about that.
And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Now Morant. He's got 19. The kick out to Bain. And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Tillman's checked in. And here is Conley. Towns, a screen on Morant. Conley kicks to Gobert. Clock at 6. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Steven Adams. Memphis leading by 10. Here's Morant. He's as potent an offensive player as you're going to find in this league. He averages almost 30 points a game. Kennard's shot is off. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a number one pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Memphis on defense. Towns finds Gobert. Now here's Conley. And there's the pass to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Gobert with a screen for Conley. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Morant. He's got 19. Kennard for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Out to the wing. Conley scanning the floor. Gobert, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
The aggressive nature of Morant, taking initiative and daring the defense to get physical with it.
And the first one drops. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed comes in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Shake Milton in for Edwards. He's off on the second. Timberwolves trail by 10. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Buries it from three-point range. Conley's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Morant. 20 points for him. Kennard with the ball. On the wing, Bane. Morant outside. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's McDaniels. Chalk up 2 there. McDaniels got 7.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
Memphis leading by 5. Now Kennard. 5 points in the game. Bane with the bucket.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Minnesota calls timeout. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark comes in for Bane. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Kennard. Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for Minnesota. Timberwolves trail by 8. On the wing, Milton. Kicks it to McDaniels. There's the screen. From 11 feet away, Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. To the right side. Aldama, good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 8th assist here tonight.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Pass to Milton. Over Smart. That's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Morant. 4 on the shot clock. From past the arc.
And superb job by Morant there, making sure to contest without fouling. That's how you play defense.
Rebound, Minnesota. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. But plenty of time to get back in it.
Now, here's McDaniels. He's got 7. Here's McLaughlin. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Here's Morant after the basket by Minnesota. Clark outside. Good. Clark's got 10.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Morant. Fader on the way, and he makes that one. Towns has got 8 here in the quarter.
Nice jumper there from Towns. Boy, he's got a beautiful stroke.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Morant outside. They set the pick. Back to Smart. Launches it. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to McLaughlin. Over Morant. It's rebounded by Memphis. Aldama's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Smart kicks to Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
5 seconds left in the third. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut down to 6 in the bucket from Reed.
Love the play there on the inbound. The defense lost contact with him, and he knocks down the triple.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Memphis out in front. They're up by 6. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Timberwolves trail by 6. Derrick Rose is out there with Marcus Smart. And there's Jackson. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Tillman in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. On the wing, Milton. He's covered by Rose. McDaniels, no good on the triple.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
The Timberwolves shooting around 41% on the night. And Clark over to help. Here's McDaniels. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Memphis leading by 6. Smart passes to Rose. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Drives to the hoop. Here's Smart. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 5 assists in the game. Edwards passes to Reed. Anderson against Rose. Anderson's shot is off. And Clark has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. At one point, they led by 16. An even 3-on-3 break. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That's foul number 2 for him. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Milton finds Reed. Gets a very good look and converts. Memphis leading by 7. Offside Rose. The rebound by Anderson. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Left block shot on the way.
A beast defensively. Clark's reach and high motor is what makes him effective at blocking shots.
Now here's Rose. Guarded by Reed. And that one's good by Clark. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Smart against Edwards. And the rejection by Jackson.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Here's Milton. Hits the 3 from the wing.
Savvy move to pull up from three-point range on the break there. When you can shoot it like he can, if you've got it, take it.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Smart against Edwards. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Well, GA, he was the heart and soul of the Celtics. But now, Marcus Smart is a Grizzly.
Reminiscent of another first-team all-defensive guard who left Gang Green to create grit and grind in Tony Allen. Memphis hoping Smart has that same kind of impact.
And that one falls for Smart.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. Minnesota also with the sub. Conley's checked in. Entering the league as a defensive stopper and a hustle guy, Greg, Marcus Smart has really rounded out his game.
And Kevin, he's put in the work, retooled his shooting mechanics, playmaking style, but what's been most consistent, he still steps up in the biggest moments on both sides of the ball.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Outside for Smart. Shot clock at 5. Clark for 3, and rejection by McDaniels.
the length of McDaniels, a big factor at both ends. They're at the limit already. That, to me, is just lazy defense.
And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft, Clark, Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
Yeah, you know, there were some question marks year one in college at UW, but you look at him now, hey, length, mobility, skill set, those are things that every team wants and needs.
Reed kicks to Edwards. Back to Reed. Launches a three. Kennard with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Stolen by Michael Conley.
Still a solid point guard in this league. When Conley is healthy, he makes a considerable impact on both ends.
He dishes it to Edwards. Passes it to Reed. Right wing. There's a good screen. Clock at 4. Conley, the pass to Reed. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And it's Smart with the ball for the Grizzlies. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Conley against Smart. Conley kicks to Edwards. That three off the mark.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
And here's Smart. Reed with the block. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. Adams, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Smart. Minnesota also making some changes. Gobert comes in for Naz Reid. And it's Towns in for Anderson. Four on the clock. Bain passes to Kennard. Those three-pointers off the mark.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Throwing that weight around. Towns with 2 bonus points there.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Minnesota. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Thank you, David. And so here's Memphis. At one point, they led by 16. Morant kicks to Adams. On the wing, Bain. Back to Adams. Morant against Conley. Morant passes to Clark. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. 14 points for Brandon Clark.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Timberwolves trail by 7. The pass to Towns. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a three-point play. Steven Adams picks one up.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
The free throw drops for Towns. Memphis leading by 4. Here's Morant. Pass to Adams. And he lays it straight in.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Pass to Gobert. He kicks it to Edwards. Looking to end his cold spell. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Anderson dishes to Edwards. There's the feed to Gobert. Good on the shot. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 14 rebounds. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Kennard finds Morant. Clark with it. Shakes him. He lays it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 6. Now here's Conley. Outside, Towns. Back to Conley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And that one falls for Mike Conley. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Minnesota also with the sub. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
Yeah, and gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
That's good from Morant. And he can't hit the second.
Well, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunities.
Timberwolves passing it around. Back to Towns. Clock at 6. The 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. At one point, they led by 16. Morant outside. Edwards against Kennard. Now, here's Morant for 3. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got rebound number 13 with that last one. Back to Edwards. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. The shot's good.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Kennard with the ball. Adams taking his time here. Here's Morant. A kick out to Bain. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Passes it to Towns. Towns is doubled. Here's Alexander Walker. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And it's now only a 1-point Grizzly lead.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Outside for Jackson. Lets it go from deep. bangs home the trifecta. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
The Timberwolves shooting at 42% in this final quarter. The pass to Gobert. Towns dishes to Gobert. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant right side. Here's Kennard. And another basket for Memphis.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Takes a step back. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Grizzlies have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the fourth, exactly 50%. Pass to Adams. Back to Kennard. 5 to shoot. Morant outside. Gobert pulls it in. The Timberwolves shooting 41% for the game. Conley, the pass to Edwards. Pass to Alexander Walker. And Adams sends it back. We've got 1:23 left here in the fourth quarter. Morant against Conley. Pass to Kennard. From the arc. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. And now a 9-point Grizzly lead.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Time running out for the Timberwolves. Edwards inside. Kennard covering. Towns for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Towns has got 8 here in the quarter.
Absolutely amazing. This young man is so money, and his teammates absolutely love it. Karl Anthony Towns, a.k.a. Big Cat.
Jackson is screen on Conley. Morant kicks to Jackson. Kennard for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Guys, a critical time for them in this ballgame.
You got to play mistake-free.
Here's Edwards. Good! And now they trail by just 4.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
And so here's Memphis. At one point, they led by 16, and that's an intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
You'd think Adams is a smart target for a foul, but he might just surprise you.
And now here comes Conley leading the break. A 3. It counts. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They're trailing by 2. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. Good! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Morant outside. At the crossover, count it!
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks very much, John. The bench was huge tonight. They came through. How big was their performance?
That just shows you that whoever's coming in the game, just be ready. We got the next man up. When your number is called, just be ready to play. Help us win ball games.
Well, they did that tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.